Alright. I have returned in my search for dragon scales to, you know, the home of the only dragon we know about. And, looks like old Big Hat Logan found his own way out of jail, which is good, because I forgot where to get the key to help him out.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent, more than expected even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you, and the secret of Seath's immortality.
So, the game's like, in case you're an idiot and you can't piece together to break that crystal when you're fighting Seath, you can talk to Logan and he'll tell you how to do it.
Ah, the secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest.
Neat. The key is literally in the next room, and there's a Firekeeper soul in the cell, so you might want to get it. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. So, you're saying the key was in this room? Because I've already got all the treasure out of this room. It was a channeler's wardrobe, an enchanted falchion, and an ember. Shiny, shiny. Or are you saying it's... Hey, what's up, Paradox Jones?
Hello there. You really are very diligent. Oh, I understand. We are in the midst of a revolution. The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent. A great pool of knowledge. The fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation. But his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast. But I can't remember the death. The undead. Where's it going? What the other one first?
So at this point, Logan sells us everything. And we can buy all of the spells. And if we buy all the spells, Logan loses his whole damn mind. So we'll try and do it. Shouldn't be too hard. The only setback here is the egg. It's gonna make it hard to get souls, but hopefully we crack the egg soon. Oh, you know what I should do? I should repair my weapon. I shot some laser beams. Oh no, I don't need to repair it, I just upgraded it. Yeah, just upgraded it. It's now +4. Look at that damage, chat. 364 pure magic. Ooh, we love it. Ow. So, yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult to get the souls necessary with this egg on our head, but the egg should pop soon, and once that happens, we're good to go. Let's switch over to the baller sword for this dude. He doesn't take a lot of magic damage, because why would he? He's wearing, like, magic sorcerer clothes. So the Baldur's side sword, better for damage against that guy. That's what I meant to do, right there. If we can catch him in the middle of an attack, or if we can catch him dancing, we can, shit. We can hit him twice, that staggers him, and then we get a third hit and it's finished. This absolute jerk. Need to put up some of these weapons I'm not using. They're cluttering up my inventory. Well, once the egg hatches, we can get rid of it. But I don't want to get rid of it until after that. We're gonna check and see if I already have this key. It might be possible that I grabbed the key and forgot. I like how it says there's an item down there, but there shouldn't be an item down there because we grabbed it. But there is an item down there. The white seance ring. We didn't grab this. Grants additional attunement slots. A divine ring entrusted to the head bishop of the Way of White and apostle to all Father Lloyd, uncle to Lord Gwyn. It grants additional attunement slots. The head bishop of the Way of White is the guardian of law and caste, and one of the great royals of Thorland. Now, the only name we've seen associated with the bishop is Havel. But would Havel be one of the royal Thorland family members? And if so, how big of a deal is that? Because, like, the game tells us, like, through that quest, that Rhea of Thorland, like, her name is a big deal. I don't have the cool kick yet, Bono, but I still do the regular kick. You don't get the cool kick until after the egg pops. Oh, the whole thing about Gwyn having an uncle gets written out in Dark Souls 3. In Dark Souls 3, like, I don't know why the hell they went with that. I'm not sure what they were going for. But in Dark Souls 3, they just straight up, they're like, Allfather Lloyd was not really Gwen's uncle. He was just a con man. But what's weird about that is, like, I'm not sure that we would have figured that out if Dark Souls 3 didn't exist. The only thing we find that relates to Lloyd that would kind of point to him being a fraud is the money. And just the idea that, you know, this money is sort of worthless. You know what I mean? Like, you could maybe, like, draw a connection, like, maybe, you know, maybe he's not really real deal. But that's a wild ass connection to have to draw, don't you think? That's a hell of a dot to have to connect. Okay, I did not get the key because it's still locked. Alright, you guys are gonna have to, like, remind me where this key's at. Like, tell me, like, the exact location, because holy hell, I don't know. Ooh, I've only got 136 hit points. It's in the room with the mimic. I got everything out of that room, though. Isn't it in a treasure chest in the room Logan is in? See, there was a treasure chest in there, and I opened it. And I kind of thought the same thing. That lightning is pissing me off. Way too early. Oh, God. But yeah, I saw that treasure chest. I saw that treasure chest near Logan. And I was like, oh, you know what? I bet that's where the key was. And you know what I mean? Because that's the room he goes to. But I opened that chest and he, you know, and that door still didn't open. So I don't think it had the key in it. Allfather Lloyd is like, he's a crypto bro, but he's just selling like literal gold coins. I could see it. Oh man, disgruntled. There was a really good lore video I watched a long time ago that talked about the Way of White and the politics of Thorland, and man, it was really, really good, and I wish I could tell you who did the video and what it was called. But essentially, like, the idea that Thorland is a place is a bit of a mistranslation, and Thorland is like a family name. It's like the seance ring made it pretty clear there. Like, it's a family name, and like it's almost like its own kingdom type thing. You know what I mean? So like the Way of the White has this family at the top of it called Thorland, and yeah, like it is essentially like the video that I watched. It was like talking about like the way that the church used its sway to like keep its people on the top, and yeah, it talks about like Petrus's resentment towards Rhea, and uses that as evidence of like people like, you know, being fed up with, you know, basically never being able to like promote any higher because they just don't have the right last name, you know. It was a really good video, man. I wish I could tell you who did it, because it's worth a watch. Okay. So, chat says it's got to be in the room with the mimic. The key. So help me out here, chat. Like I said, Channeler's robes. Oh, God, I'm so dumb. I forgot there was another one. You're right, chat. You're right. You're right. Key to the giant cell below the Duke's archive tower. The giant cell once imprisoned countless maidens, but is now empty, save for a few key persons. They struggle to uphold their sanity as the horde of mistakes writhe at a fearfully close proximity. So that gives us a little insight into the Picasa creatures. They're mistakes. That's not what they were trying to do. What were they trying to do? Obviously, they have like some snake-like qualities, but they're different from the snakes that we saw, you know, in Sin's Fortress and here. Maybe, you know, we know that snakes are imperfect dragons. Maybe these Picasa are another attempt at making a dragon, and it came out even worse than the snake people. Also, I like the fact that the game is like, there's only a few key people left in there. And by the time we get here, it's just Logan. However, we do know that 2 of them used to be Guinevere's maidens. So, like, I like to imagine that item description where it's like, you know, they're freaking out. They're freaking out because, like, the mistakes are writhing so close to them. That's pretty terrifying. Alright, we got a Firekeeper soul. That's what's up. We've got 12,000 souls. There's another thing we need to do while we're here. Let's work on that. They were trying to make applesauce. Maybe Seath was trying to recreate a dragon, or a pseudo-dragon, and then harvest the scales of immortality off of them. That's a dope-ass idea. I love that. Maybe Seath was just a creep who stole maidens for, quote, science. Well, we can't, like, alright, obviously we can't just say no to that. But at the same time, like, he did succeed. In the Ringed City, we find out that Felianor, one of the daughters of Gwyn, has her own maiden in Shira. And Shira came with a dragon. Like, that's a pretty dope-ass, you know what I mean? Like, that's a pretty dope-ass defense policy right there. You get your own dragon and a badass that uses the crucifix of the Mad King. Like, that's pretty good protection, you know? It's pretty good protection. I don't think Seath did a bad job. I'm not saying he's a great guy. I'm just saying, like, he got results. Ugh, I'm low on health. Stop it! Quiet down. Quiet down in here. I need to kill this golem so that we can get the pendant. Alright. Now, we've gained quite a few souls. We've got the broken pendant. We've got the key. We got the Firekeeper soul. Still got this stupid egg on our head. Got a bunch of souls for spells. Not as many as we'd like, but you know, we got to start. So that broken pendant. Now we know after we beat the game, or after we beat the DLC, we know that this broken pendant belonged to Manus. This is a broken stone pendant, deeply enchanted. Half of a broken stone pendant. The vine appears to originate from Ulasil. A powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate nor sense its power, which has a distinct air consisting of both reverence and nostalgia. Ooh. Oh. Okay. My brain is working. Tick, 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 tick. My brain is thinking. Tick, 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 tick. Okay. Dark Souls 3 tells us... Dark Souls 3 tells us that there was a bit of like a cultural exchange between Ulasil and the Ring City. Half-Light is from Ulasil. So, who did the Ring City send? Who did the Ring City send to Ulasil? The only problem is that he's supposed to be dead. He's supposed to be dead because they dug around in his grave. But I mean, there's nothing that says he can't have died while he was there. But let's pay attention. Let's pay attention to Manus's stuff when we get to that point. Let's pay attention because it starts to sound like he wasn't from there. Oof. I think I'm out of Estus too. Riddle me this, Lore Master. Why is he called Manus when all the shards of Manus are women? Shouldn't he be Womanus? I assume the reason all the shards of Manus are women has something to do with why he captured Dusk. Like, of all the things he could have grabbed, of all the citizens he could have grabbed, he grabbed Dusk. Why did he grab Dusk? Also, like, what the hell did he do with her? Because, like, she just appears after we defeat him. She's just, like... She just shows up. That'll be something we need to pay attention to. Woo! As we play through. 164 hit points. Running low. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I didn't think he would do the club, the crystal club. how does Kaith come into this if Manus is from the Ring City? I don't understand, like, why would he not? How would he not figure into it? You know what I mean? Like, how does that change? Why do you feel like that changes, like, Kaith having to be there? You know what I mean? Like, Kaith has to be there because everybody tells us. Everybody tells us that Kaith is responsible for Ulasil turning on Manus. But I don't understand why, if it's, you know what I mean? I don't understand why we can't have, you know what I mean? Is there some reason we can't have both? Kaith has statues in the Ring City? Oh, for sure. Well, I mean, we don't know if they're Kaith or not. We just know that they're primordial serpents. It seems just as likely that they might be statues of Frampt, who knows? Yeah, like, again, there's a bunch of stuff wrong with Dark Souls 2 in terms of like the story, but oh god. But everything that's wrong with it is just like when they tried to force Dark Souls 2 lore and Dark Souls 1 lore to be compatible in like very specific instances. But like I don't understand how you can, like literally, the game ends with your character choosing whether or not to sit on a throne, and, like, you can't beat the game unless you get the time-traveling Ash. I don't understand how you can look at that and not be like, oh, Dark Souls 3. This is literally Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2 is obviously, it's obviously canon. Everything that happens in Dark Souls 2 is like a direct prelude to the events of Dark Souls 3. Alright, come on, man. Give me all this. Come on. We gotta be close. I need these souls. I need to get rid of this egg. Look at this ugly egg on my head. Don't you want to help? For just a few souls a day, you can help. You can help me with this egg on my head. There's time-traveling Ash in Dark Souls 2. Yeah, you have to get it to beat the game. It's called the Ashen Mist Heart. And you get it from a false ancient dragon. That was probably created by Aldia. And you have to have it in order to access the giant's kinship so that they'll open the throne for you. Because there's no way to gain a giant's kinship without it. You ever made a Blade of the Dark Moon dedicated character in Dark Souls 1? Yeah, I used the Silver Knight sword on Dark Moon Blade. Pretty good build. Use your souls, they aren't halved, and help the egg. Oh, really? Neat. like, Dark Souls 3 was something they knew they were gonna make, but, like, before Dark Souls 2 was finished. Right? Like, you guys, when From Software, was contracted to do Prepare to Die Edition, for PC, Bandai Namco commissioned From Software to make 2 more Dark Souls games. Alright? Now, when that happened, Miyazaki and, he was already working on Bloodborne. Alright? So, they gave Dark Souls 2 to Tanemura and another guy. They didn't just, like, make shit up. Right? Like, you guys get this. They knew that they were making the second game in a trilogy. And they didn't do anything that would write Miyazaki in a corner. Miyazaki wasn't there to, like, oversee the development of the game. But he's still credited as, like, a project manager, because there's no way they made that game knowing full well they were going to have to make a third one, and wrote stuff that Miyazaki wasn't going to be able to use. You know what I mean? Like, they might have just gotten, like, very basic, like, cornerstones. But the idea that, like, alright, we need, like, some time travel shenanigans, and we need thrones. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they touch on very important key stones of the story of Dark Souls 3. There's no way that's a coincidence. You understand that, right? That's not... That's, like... Alright, apparently if I use my souls, it helps the egg. Let's see. I would like it to help the egg.
Oh, there you are. It's been a while. Or were you just here? This fascinating place defeats my sense of time.
Look how expensive these spells are, chat. Absolutely insane. I gotta buy all of them. And I think that means I have to buy the ones I've already bought, too. Whatever.
Come again. The knowledge here is limitless. I will absorb it, then share it with you.
Man, you would have thought after, like, the Hydra. How many souls does it take to pop this egg? Let's go upgrade our Estus Flask. I've got another thing we can do to get some souls, and it's sort of a 2-for-1 situation. Bit of a 2-for-1 situation. We're gonna go buy some poison arrows from the female undead merchant. And then we're gonna go to the demon ruins and kill those Taurus demons that are protecting the Chaos Ember, and we're gonna grab that. We need to grab it anyway. That's a bunch of souls, so hopefully that helps. 100,000 souls. All right. I mean, I just spent 30,000 on spells.
Oh, you left me. I thought, are you babbling?
We gotta be getting like kind of close.
Come again, if you please.
Saint, the wiki does not say it will cure it. I have the cure for it. It's the egg vermifuge. I'm just trying to get the egg to hatch. Souls, I don't need souls for anything other than hatching this egg. I just would like for it to happen faster. I would like it to happen sooner rather than later. We already have the cure. That's not what we're worried about. Hey, I found...
Oh, hello. Then let us begin, as promised.
Hey. Yeah, he's at the archives,
Master
homie.
Logan is at the archives. Thank the heavens. Finally, his wish has been granted. I suppose he has his head buried in those tomes. That's always what made Master Logan happiest. Ah, I can just imagine him now. I wish to do what I can to locate Master Logan. I am aware of my shortcomings, but I cannot very well just sit around here and rot. Oh, do not worry. I have considered our relationship. I will only leave after I have taught you all the sorceries that I know. I shall count myself lucky if I manage to locate Logan, or even return here in one piece.
I've never done this, so I'll be honest.
Goodbye, then.
I don't know what the hell he does, but we are for sure gonna find out. Just everything costs money, and we don't have any right now. All right, so we're gonna go to the Daughters of Chaos. We're gonna kill demons. We're gonna get a Chaos Ember. He goes to Sin's Fortress. Okay, that makes sense because we find a lot of stuff associated with him there. So, yeah, we'll head. I for sure want to do that because I want to see what's up with that. God, I really need to put some of these dumb weapons up. I got way too many dumb, no reason to have ass weapons. Yeah, we're just doing this to do everything. You know what I mean? It's just we're trying to do like as much stuff as we can. Whoa! Damn it. Alright. It's always fun if you get up there and you do your little plunge attack on him, you know? But I'm not sure it's worth trying. It's so hard. It's so hard to get it. And I have to pee. And so I really want to get this over with as quickly as possible. In the battle between fun and my bladder's gonna win. Alright, let's go. Vic Wraith out here scorched earthing Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 deserves it. Dark Souls 1 does not deserve it. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. Y'all are like... Y'all Dark Souls 1 haters are like... I'm sorry. The studio that produced great games that sold at 2,000 copies like Armored Core and Armored Core 2 and Kingsfield 3 should have really been able to finish this game they made that completely altered the development of video games for the near future. I don't understand how this studio had problems. I'm trying to think of something to compare it to, and I can't. I'm like name a studio who makes like a very niche game that sells like, you know, 100,000 copies. Name one of those studios. I don't know any. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they exist. Activision. Red Hook. Nope. Like we're still like Bethesda. Yeah, good job. My point is, From Software was a developer who made like the most niche game in the world. Armored Core and Kingsfield. And then they turned around and they made Dark Souls. It's absolutely incredible. Nope, not Atlas. There you go. There you go. Team Ninja. Imagine if Team Ninja stopped making Neo. Imagine if they stopped making Neo and they made a game that was, like, completely different than Neo. And then everybody in video games ripped off that game for the next 10 years. Or, well, yeah, that studio that makes, like, Code Vein and God Eater and all that stuff. Imagine if that studio just up and made an absolute banger of a game that everybody ripped off for the next 10 years. Like, Dark Souls 1 isn't finished. It was made by, like... It was made by, like, jabronis. They sold, like, 100,000 copies of, like, Armored Core games and Kingsfield. You know what I mean? The fact that it even exists. What are you talking about? CD Projekt Red. No. You guys are terrible at this game. You have to name a developer that doesn't sell a lot of copies of games. You guys are naming off developers like, well, Bethesda. They only sell 50 million units of Skyrim every time it gets released. Skyrim on Game Boy Advance Color sold 500 million copies. Alright, I got the Chaos Ember, which is great. That's what we came here for. I've got the Silver Serpent Ring on. Hopefully getting souls a little faster for the egg. What percentage of my souls is the egg taking? Because I had 30,000. We need 100,000. Now, is that 100,000? Is that 100,000 after the eggs percentage or before? It's taken 50%. Okay. So do I need 100,000 eggs? I'm sorry, 100,000 souls after the egg, or do I need 50? You know what I mean? Will I only have 50,000 souls because the egg took half of them? You know what I'm saying? Because we had 30,000. The egg needs to eat 100,000. Good lord. The egg has to eat 100,000, so technically 200,000. Jesus God. Raising a child is hard, Saint. I get it. I get it. Parenting Simulator. Dark Souls 1. Oh shit, I forgot to put on the... Damn it. Damn it. I deserve that. I deserve that for being a failure and a loser. You just gonna stand there and be poisoned, bro? You just gonna let this happen to you? That's not what was supposed to happen. You were supposed to die of poison while I gestured gloriously. Ow! Come on! God damn it! I have not bought Nocturne yet, no. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Excuse the hell out of you, mister. God, this soul farm is terrible. These dudes aren't worth shit. Alright, but we got the Chaos Ember. We killed some demons. Mother of God. Alright, you know what we need to do? I'll tell you what we need to do right now. Let's go kill a boss. That's what we're gonna do. This is taking too long. I'm not about it. We're gonna go kill ourselves an Ulasil Guardian thing. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get kidnapped by Manus. But first, a break.